Hello, welcome to $1 Marketing Masterclass Canva session. A lot of you have been already using Canva, but some of the things you might not know about the Canva, or you might be a complete beginner and want to learn about Canva. So that this basically this short video will help you to understand Canva better, understand overall designing part better, and how to use some of the hidden features of the Canva to make your presentations, make your creators, make your social media presence completely stand out from the crowd. So let's get started. Let me just keep it here. Okay, so this is a website name called canva.com. So as soon as you come to this, just sign in with your maybe Gmail ID or your Facebook, and you'll be able to come to this page. Okay, so when you want to create some design, they actually have already pre-built stuff for all of your needs. You're trying to create a poster, you're trying to create an infographic is basically all your, if you're creating a workshop, you have all this stuff, right? That's your infographic. And you want to create a presentation. All the presentation that you see in $1 marketing class are created in Canva. So you have, huge potential. You want to create your logo, right? Or you want to create a document, you want to create some virtual background for your Zoom meeting, right? You just name it and they've got everything for you, that too for free. They have got a lot of features that are completely for free. I'm going to show you some of the hacks that you can do to get some good other stuff as well. So let's click on create a design first, and it will ask you what kind of a design should you create. Okay, so let's quickly go ahead on for an Instagram page. Okay, so they have got so many things. You can just check it out. I'm not gonna give you complete details. You just go and see what you can do, and all the whatever social media platform you're trying for, they've got everything for you. In terms of reels, they've got your story, whatever it is, they've got it. Say suppose if I clicked on LinkedIn. So they got LinkedIn banner, LinkedIn post, LinkedIn sponsor content, LinkedIn story, and LinkedIn video ad. So they've got everything covered for you. So let's create on a LinkedIn post. That is basically your, it's a square typed image, which will be similar to your Instagram post as well. So you can just create a simple page here. And as soon as you click on LinkedIn, post, they give you some suggestions, right? They see what's the type of content that are designed for LinkedIn. You will get it here. If you click on, maybe I'll just show you in the another example. If you click on create design and you go to Instagram, right? Instagram post. So Instagram post, right? You will get similar suggestions to Instagram post. Let me just wait for it to load. Can you see here? The suggestions are completely different. Can you see this? And they give you suggestion based on the platform that you're selecting. So just select a platform whichever you want to do. And I would suggest you one thing: if you're a good graphic designer or have some already basics, then only go for blank canvas and try to do stuff. If not, try to take something which is already been done and then go ahead. That's the best way to do. But why? Because the people who have designed these elements, right, they're graphic designers, they're professional graphic designers, and you should be following what they've already done instead of you creating something entirely new, which is going to take a lot of your time. And if you are conscious about that stuff, you just take somebody else's design, modify according to your brand, and then go ahead with it. Okay, so let's quickly pick something of this sort. Okay, join a team. Okay, to just drag that here, just click on that thing and it'll come here, right? You just have to click on the design and it will be here in no time. See, it has got once it's loaded, see, it has got an image, and it has got it has got some elements, it has got some text, right? So I will show you some of the basic things what you can do with it. Now I do want this image, same thing, I want something very simple image. Then I can just go ahead here. This is your editing place where you can do all the edits. Okay, I'll just explain you one by one. And see here, these are your templates. This will give you all different types of template which you can, suppose if I want to maybe I want to go with this, right? It's a video template, right? I'll just let's go for something which is image at the moment. Let's not go for a video. Okay, something which is of image. Okay, we are hiring. So this is an image based basically, right? So this has certain elements, this is another element, this is another element. So elements, basically there are either pictures or shapes or whatever it is, these are called as elements, right? It has a logo and everything. Now, so you have got this thing ready. Now I want to edit this. Okay, so what I need to do, you need to understand these bars which are on the sides, right? Your templates will give you different kind of things that you can add it here. Okay, the next thing is uploads. So uploads are the places where you can upload images, basically images, video, audio, all these things can be uploaded. Let me show you a quick image. So I'll just take an image from my maybe okay, I want to take this image, right? I'll just take it and I'll add it up, and you can see here that image is already popped up. If I want to replace that with this image, I'll be able to do it. See here, my image is already replaced. There was an image and I just dragged it here, and my image quality is not good. This is a thumbnail image, so you're just seeing that there. If you don't want to do that image, suppose you don't want to put your image, you want to put some other images, here is the image tab wherein you have all the images out there. Some of them are for free, some of them are paid. Suppose you want to take this one. Okay, this is something I want to add. You can see here, you just drag it in the place where the image was there, and you're good to go. You just add it image, or you want to add it. Suppose this page is there, you want to add this image, right? Okay, I'll take something else. Okay, I want to add this image, and that's it. This is how you add a simple image. Just drag and drop. This whole thing is all about the drag and drop, so you don't have to do a lot of difficult stuff. Now let's come back to the design. See, there are elements of these things as well. If you don't want, you can just delete them. Just drag them out of the space and they'll get deleted. I just want to modify it somewhere here, and I think this is something I want to keep it something that sort. I don't have too much design sense. I do a little bit though, so you don't have to count on me on the design part, but to be using the platform, I think I'll just help you out. So next thing is I want to edit this text. Okay, so I don't want this logo, I'll delete it. I'll just go ahead and type this something. Suppose okay, let's make something for coaching. Okay, so because I'm more into that, so I'll say okay, coaching call. Okay, something like that. So now this call is coming down, I don't want it to happen, then I click here and then I just drag it. This is that simple, guys. You can just make anything with it. Now I want to change this thing that 1 hour coaching call for all your relationship issues, right? This is how simple it is that you can. Now I want to make this, maybe change the color of this text. I go ahead here. These are the text elements, guys. Suppose you want to change the text font. Suppose I want to create something like this. This sucks. This. Okay, we'll go to this maybe. Yeah, okay, we'll keep it here. I mean, just for showing you guys. I want to change the size, increase the font, decrease the font. All of this can be here. I think I'll just increase it a bit. Okay, now I have increased the font. I want to change the font color. So when you see here, this is something which you guys need to understand, very well, that when you try to change the font color, it gives you what are the colors that you can pick even from the photo perspective. See here, you have a picture and it is, basically taking all the colors from this picture and showing it to you that you can use here. You get all the colors here. A general thing that you need to follow when you're designing is that one important thing, that whenever you're using a dark contrast background, always choose a lighter font colors. The same vice versa also works out. You can do that. And once you can select the colors, or if you want to give a specific color, you can even search for the code. Suppose if I want to search for maybe a rose pink, something like that, some random color. Okay, and I would want the code. Okay, so I would say rose pink space hex code, right? This will give me the hex code of rose pink. Okay, so this is something. Okay, I'll just take here. Let me see how does it look like. Just taking some random one. You guys can see, this is some rose pink, it seems. I have no idea. So this one is something that this is the color. You can pick the basically pick it and you can do it. Also, suppose you have some idea that okay, if I'm seeing in some other website, maybe I want this color. Okay, then what I can do is I have something called as a additional thing installed on my computer, wherein it's called as color picker. You can get it in the Chrome extension bar. You get to pick the color, so you can just image pick. You say that okay, this is the color. See, it's picking the color. I just clicked and it's copied my hex code. So I just come back to Canva and then I want to change it. I just click V and this is the color it picked up from there. That's how simple it is for you to pick a color from any page and you can just replicate it here. For now, we'll keep the color as it is. Now I want to change. Okay, I want to delete this. Suppose if you want to delete this, you can just delete it. Okay, and or you want to say, suppose okay, if you just don't want to delete it, or you might have mistakenly deleted it, if you want to get it back, then you just press Ctrl Z. It will basically get it back to you. And next, suppose you want to add some elements to it. Okay, I'll come to the design part a little later. Now I want to add some elements. Suppose I want to add something like this. This cannot be added because it's a pro element. So if you are a pro member, you're paying for it, then you can add it. Otherwise, you can't. So in this, basically you have shapes, lines, frames. Frames are something which you can drag in here, and you can add some other images as well. Suppose if I want to drag in that frame here and I want to add some image, right? I'll just go to image and I'll just add this image here, right here. Your design got an image right now. So if you don't want, you just delete it. Just delete the frame as well, right? That's how simple it is. Now let's come to element. Okay, so now let's come to elements. Elements, you have multiple elements. You have moving elements, you have stagnant elements. So now I would just want to add this one at the bottom, say something like this, right? I just thought I can add it, or something where I want to keep it. Okay, I want to keep it like this. It might look good. I don't know, I'm just adding it here, but I didn't like the color. So what I can do is I just go ahead here, and you can see the document colors which are used. So I just change the color to this, which is matching this, so that this basically fits in the document, right? So also you have multiple things you can add gradients. So this is one, it has a single color, but if you want something like I want to add something here which has multicolor, right, you can add it here, or you can add it somewhere in this part, something like this. I mean, it's up to your imagination. Now I want to change it to this blue, and the other one has to be the lighter one, lighter shade, right? So this can be something you can something as an add-on. It's up to your imagination, guys, how you want to do it. But I'm just giving you what are the features available in this tool, so that you know what can be expected out of it. Now you have all these stuff you can explore, and you'll get to know what things are there, and all the text related stuff. If you want to search for a particular type of text and all of this, you have all the details here. Okay, if you want to make videos, you can do that too. You can just drag and drop some videos, and you can basically edit them. I mean, you can just add them as a placeholder. Suppose I want to add this video and I want this to be moving, right? And I want all these text to be animated. Then I can just go ahead and click animate, and then I can basically move it like this. See, the elements look like this, and there's a video which is playing, and you can download that 20-second video, right? The opportunities for you to do are endless. You can design, and also the last one is background. If you want to change the background or something, you have some cool background images as well. So this is the basic of Canva design. You have learned the basics. Now some of the interesting stuff on Canva which you can do. First thing is that if suppose you want to animate all of this, I showed you all the animation basic stuff, right? Now you want to basically highlight this text, suppose like a background effect or something, then you can do it with the help of this. See here, if you if you want to just add a background, that lift kind of a thing, you can add it here. Or you want to add shadow to it, you can add it. And also you can change the shadow color. Suppose I want to have a black shadow for this, right? And I can do it, and I want to change the shadow blur effect. I want to make the shadows blur more, and maybe direction I want to keep it little more down, and also I want to have offset. I mean, I want to make the shadows for a little more depth, and I may want to decrease the transparency. So then you can do all of it. You might see it. It's like you have to trial and error, do the stuff. That way you get to know how things are, and you can basically change all the stuff. This is one pre-built stuff. If you want to add maybe an image, something like this one, and you want to basically keep it here. Okay, let me show it for some other element. Let me just delete this image. Now I want to add simple element here. 1 second, let me add an element here. Okay, I want to add something much simpler element. So I'll just add a square. Suppose you want to have the background effect, like how I had just for text in Canva for an image or for any object. This is how you can do it. So what happens is generally Canva doesn't allow you to basically add a background effect for other images at the moment, so they don't have it. So just change the color to white. Okay, just keep it white, and whatever the object. So I'll take something which is a little complex, so that you get an idea of how things work. I'll maybe take this gradient effect color elements. Okay, let me just see. Okay, I want to take this one. Okay, and I want to add a blur or background kind of an effect. Then I just take it here, and I click on download, and I basically click on PNG, right? This is one format that you can download for high quality images. Just download this image. Okay, so your image is downloaded. Now, yes, my image is downloaded here. It's a PNG image. Now what you need to do is just open up your browser and just type remove.bg. So this is basically a website where it basically removes the background of your image, right? Whatever image you take, click on upload image and then click on this image, right? And you will be able to see in minutes, in seconds basically, your background is removed. Click on download, and then what you do once it's downloaded is that go to your this is your design, right? This is not my design, this is my design, right? So let this be as it is. Go ahead and download, add this element as an image, right? Just drag then drop the image here and it will get uploaded. So just drag and drop like this and the image will get uploaded in no time. So you can see here it's getting, I mean, maybe my internet has some issues, so that's why this is happening. Otherwise it's pretty fine, it works well. Now I've got my design uploaded. You can see here this is the design. I just want to make sure that it's of the same size of this image, so that okay, let me change this color so that I can at least see the difference. Otherwise it's kind of becomes same. So okay, this is my earlier image and this is my size of, okay, I'll make this image a bit more size here so that I can just fit it up. Okay, this is the exact size and I want to maybe keep it to that, and just so that, let me try to change it. Okay, now let me make this go back. So this option basically allows elements to go forward and backward. That means in the same design it will be either behind the another image or above them another image. I'll just say send it to back, that means it will go back. This image I'll modify it to this guy's size, so maybe this one is a little bit low and then I just change it here, maybe somewhere on this, so you get the idea that how things work. Now I'll just make this again go back. I'll just click around and then I say okay, it's already back, so let me just drag the other one and take it. Now it's here, this image has been in this. Now I go to adjust, right? In the adjust, what I do, I make this blur almost more, whatever the thing I want. Now I can keep it here and you can see the background blur effect has come. If you want to do it differently, you can do it. I mean, you want to change the contrast and all those stuff, and you can just even maybe change the color of this such that okay, this is in pink and this is in the other way, so you get the kind of a different background effect as well. You can do that for any image. It looks super cool on certain images. Maybe you can add your face here and something can be done. Those things can always be kind of an add-on that you can add it to your design. Now I may want to maybe delete that particular part and just add that here. So all these things are there. This is how you can make the best use of your Canva. And when it comes to downloading things, right? So once your design is ready, you have multiple options to do. You can download the image directly. Once you click on download, it will ask you for either you want to make it download as a video, as a PDF, as an image, or like a JPG, which is a low quality image, which is much for lighter purpose like WhatsApp sharing and all those things. Or you want a high quality image for some other graphic purposes like your PNG. You can define however you want it. You want to make it even a GIF file, right? So all of these options are available. Let me go JPG, and then you can select the pages which you want to, or you can select all the pages as well. So you have a lot of options that you need to select. So let me not download it now, rather I would download it later. I'll show you what other options are there. Suppose you want to see how the animation comes up, you can just click on this and you can see that how the video is coming up, how everything is coming up. Now you want to make some changes. Suppose you want to change the duration of this video, right? Then just click on this page, and then you have fade and everything, right? You just give the change the direction, and you have somewhere to change the and it went like you have cropped. Now if you want to change the duration of this whole thing, then you can just click on the whichever elements. Suppose your video is causing that thing, let's just go here and I will basically crop it to only maybe 3 minutes, right? Just 3 seconds later it will just go 5 seconds and I click done. So my video will only be of 9 seconds because the elements which are like moving around and everything, that graphics plus these things will be there. So the whole thing is basically for around 9 seconds. So you can basically change it. Now you see in only 9 seconds you're getting all of it and the video is playing, right? So if you want, you can add the audio as well. So you can select whichever audio you like, or you can upload the audio and add it to this image. I mean the video. You can so basically do both of the things. Now if you want to download it or you want to present it and record it like how I am doing right now, you can just click on present and record, and then it will allow you to go to the recording studio and record all the stuff. I'm not going to share it much here. You can just try it out and you can basically learn from the experience. But these are some things which you can do, and for amazing pictures you can just go to something website called as Pixels. So you can just search for Pixels. I think it's not Pixels, it's Exels. So pixels.com. So you have a lot of free pictures here that you can basically use to do all your stuff. If you don't want that, you want some different kind of animated or like flat icons and all these things, then you can go something with free pick. Free pick will help you to get some amazing vector images, stock photos, and a lot of stuff. You can download this, you can take some elements. I mean, don't download the direct here and you won't be able to edit it. Suppose you want this thing, right? You want a part of this. Just what I do generally is you can either download it, it comes up a zip file, you can unzip and use it, or I just simply download it as a quickly as an image, and then I go ahead and I go to my design. I just want to see, suppose I want to add another image, so I just go ahead and as a design, and I just drop that here on the I drop that image here and wait for it to upload. Yeah, now it has come up and I just add it here. Now you can see this thing can be edited. So just go ahead, put take an element, close this, and take a simple element. Say suppose you want to take this one, just take this and just block this off. You get the colors as well, so you got the color, and now your image is good to go. If you want even much better thing, use this color picker and it will give you much clear the background. Then you can go to text, and maybe you want to add this coffee please. So this just add it here, and here you go, your creative is ready. Whatever branding you want to keep, you can keep the branding, and this looks amazing, right? So you can make a lot of things with this, and I hope you all explore more about Canva and understand how things work. You can even animate this. Say suppose coffee please will come out this way, or you can basically see how, like this one, right? You can do n number of things with it, just that it's your creativity and the tool. So I hope you create a lot of amazing stuff with Canva, and I'm waiting to see all of that. Have a good day.